Reporting from Central Texas on This Week, today's headlines highlight an early morning assault by Hamas, a political-cum-terror organization controlling Gaza in southern Israel. The attack breached the Israeli border, causing damage both on land and at sea, accompanied by a barrage of thousands of missiles. Disturbingly, they have abducted several dozen civilians and a handful of soldiers, bringing them back to Gaza. Responding to this, Benjamin Netanyahu, Israel's prime minister, has declared war on Hamas, initiating impending military operations. The situation on the ground is highly volatile and rapidly evolving, with scant information available. However, two significant aspects warrant close observation. Firstly, within moments of the news breaking, the Ukrainian government extended support to Israel against this assault. This contrasts starkly with Israel's response to the Russian invasion in Ukraine, causing a certain discontent among Ukrainians due to what they perceive as Israeli ambivalence. Israel, housing a population about 1/6 of whom are Russian, has been cautious in involvement, aiming to maintain open lines of communication with Russia to influence events in the Arab world. It will be intriguing to observe if this incident alters Israel's perspective, given the existential threat they perceive from groups like Hamas. Secondly, the political and strategic dimension is equally compelling. Saudi Arabia and Israel have been deeply engaged in normalization negotiations. Historically, most Arab nations have not recognized Israel as an independent state. The Trump administration managed to sway Morocco and the United Arab Emirates towards recognizing Israel, challenging this norm. Presently, the debate revolves around whether the Biden administration can influence Saudi Arabia to shift its stance. The contention isn't between Saudis and Israelis, but within the Saudi populace. A generational schism within Saudi Arabia questions whether to abandon the Palestinians, normalize relations with Israel, and move forward. The older generation, under a possibly senile king, insists on supporting the Palestinians. In contrast, the younger generation, led by Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, favors a shift in allegiance. This tussle will soon reveal who truly wields power in Riyadh, and the implications are significant. A shift in political stance by the world's largest oil producer and exporter, backed by substantial resources and military might, can set off a chain of significant events. Hence, it's vital to monitor Jerusalem and Tel Aviv's response to the Ukraine situation, as well as Riyadh's stance on the Hamas issue. Rarely do we witness the potential unraveling of a significant deadlock on multiple fronts, making this a highly intriguing development.